Hey y'all, welcome to Tea Priestess. I hope y'all are doing lovely and feeling amazing. Okay, I am Taycasso. We can go with Taycasso. You can also call me Tay. I paused because I thought I was gonna say my name, Taylor. That's why I just went with that. But I am also Taycasso. I'm an artist, a music producer, as well as an artist. I'm working on freestyling right now. That's for if you don't know, okay? I am doing a reading, okay? I wanted to get that out the way, just in case it comes through. The music in the background is created by me, so that's why. So yes. Let's see what comes out. This is an all signs reading, okay? And so we're gonna see what comes out. I'm gonna see how I play it out and how the formatting will be. We'll see how it comes out. But I watched the Lupe Fiasco MIT lecture that he did about 10 months ago, so December 2022. And the element of surprise, which is something that I've understood through a job before, a company that's out here, they use the element of surprise, but he also talked about surprise within rap. And he's studying surprise, like surprise and surprising in research, and basically the element of surprise and what that means and all of the research behind that. And so well, not all, but he discussed a lot of the research behind surprise and surprising, especially related to rap. But also surprise could be related to a lot of things also, and how things just pop up, It's like life is usually understood. This is what he was discussing. Life is usually understood through a level of surprise, a level of you did not understand whatever you know now before you understood it from a surprise. Like something happened randomly that was like, oh wow, you know this now. He used an example of just 1 + 1 = 2, and it's like, you right. It was like, bam, once you know it, you can't unknow it. 1 + 1 = 2, and it's like, bam, a surprise. So using that, there was something else I just wanted to say, but I can't remember what it was. But in using that knowledge that I just gave, okay, sipping tea real quick. I'm drinking hot tea, bitch. Okay, if you know where that's from, then you know. It's from a song on the Carter 3 by Lil Wayne with Jay-Z, like the Carter song. It's on there, and he say, I'm drinking hot tea, bitch. Whatever that song is called. It's called Carter, Mr. Carter, something like that. Whatever that song is called. I'm not looking it up right now. And I know it, but I don't. My favorite song on there is 3P and La La. I know I haven't got 10 to also Mrs. Officer. The whole thing just really go because Tie my hands is the song right there. Go listen to, Lil Wayne, the Carter 3. I don't know why, but that's a significant right now. So go listen to that. Okay, it's 4 minutes in. I'm gonna get to the reading, but I hope you enjoyed that knowledge because I'm bringing in, like, somehow, some way, that Lil Wayne album gonna come through. And then also the element of surprise. Okay? And so, look, I said that. Surprise! This is a surprise card right here. Okay? The Tower. I was just about to shuffle and then I looked down and then bam, y'all saw that. the surprise in my face, the level of surprising that was going down. You saw that, okay? And so, bam, a surprise is happening. Look, and the surprise, he talked about either the surprise could be at the end, or you can start off at the beginning. And so, bam, the surprise is starting off at the beginning. What's up? So let's see what type of tower surprise is going down and why it started off like that. You know, we're starting off with the element of surprise, the surprising. And so Temperance, look at this. Temperance is like, I have figured it out, I've balanced it out. It's a Sagittarius card. It is very honest. It's very impactful. It's a card of, did I say understanding already? If not, understanding. Maybe I had to say it twice, okay? I'm gonna bring it back again. Understanding. 3P. I said I'm gonna bring in the album somehow, some way. 3P, okay? So this card brings a high level of understanding. Like how I'm talking about the Lupe Fiasco lecture was at MIT. He did it at MIT. He's been a professor. He did a professorship for like a year from last year to this year. So he probably is done now, or finishing up around this time now or something like that. But it's like higher learning, higher knowledge. Sagittarius is all about higher learning, higher knowledge. MIT is like one of the biggest fucking schools in the world. And so in this country, but like in the world also, especially for science and technology. And so, or that's information and technology, basically. And so, I don't know what other subjects they have there, but information and technology. Math, information and technology. I don't know what the I'm not looking it up. I know I keep saying that, but I'm really not, because it's whatever. They do a lot of science also, so there's science tucked in there somehow. But higher knowledge, higher thinking. Also, the opposite is Gemini, and Gemini is very talkative. That's what I'm coming up with right now. I mean, not coming up with, but you know, like that's a trait of them, talkative. Geminis are very talkative, and I'm being very talkative right now. So it's like the Gemini aspect is coming through off of the Sagittarius. So, since that's coming through, you're feeling, or you could be feeling as if you are taking in a lot of knowledge. You're learning a lot. You're understanding a lot. You are looking at things as if it's like the sun. They big. I was about to say something like you are feeling quite big, quite large, like in your understanding, in your what you're doing in your lifestyle. Like you feeling good. The sun, okay? And that could be a part of the surprise. Like you are like, wow, I'm doing this good. And it's like a level of imposter syndrome, but it's like not having imposter syndrome about what you are doing in your life right now. And whatever type of lifestyle that you're living, you're like, nah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is where I'm supposed to be at. I'm doing what I'm doing. And it's beautiful. 2 of Cups, you're out here spreading love, giving love, feeling love. It's all love out here. And maybe you're getting more love in your life than you either thought you would, or it's like on the rise. Like that's the surprise. Like more love is coming towards you than you were thinking. Like, oh wow. Oh wow. Like you're feeling the energy, the vibes from people, you're experiencing whatever you're experiencing, and you're like, wow, like people are surprising you. They're giving you a surprise. The element of surprise, 9 of Swords, okay? And this is like, your mind is like, wow, I just said that. Like, this is a wow card, and this is Gemini. I said the Gemini was gonna come through. This is the Gemini card. It's coming through off of the Temperance Sagittarius card. I said that. And bam, here it is. It's like you are in your mind, like very much on some, not where is the love coming from? Why is life like this? Why do I feel so good? But it's like, wow. That's it. It's just a wow. It's just like, wow. Like life is like this right now. Like life is like, wow. Like you were experiencing life how it was before, going through the things that you were going through before, and now you are here. A$AP Rocky, testing. You were in a testing phase. You were feeling ways about whatever you were going through, but release therapy, Ludacris, you released that shit. You have grown. You have learned higher knowledge, Sagittarius shit. You have learned. You have Becoming by Michelle Obama, the book. You have become. And since you have become Jay-Z, the blueprint, you understand the blueprint. And so because you understand the blueprint, you out here like, look, I know what's up. I know what's up. I know what's up. And so it's beautiful for you. It's like, yes. Because I know there's a lot of swords, but it's like, and she's like this, but it's like, she doesn't have to look worried in this card. She looks very, like she's contemplating. It's a lot of contemplation. Like she is kind of being forced to contemplating. So maybe you could be being forced to be in contemplation about some things right now. And so because you're being forced to be in contemplation about some things, that's also a surprise. Like, why am I thinking about this? Or why am I thinking about it like this, in that way? And so, but I feel like that part could be done. Like you needed to think about some things. You needed to get it out your mind. Like let it go through. Yes. Come on now. 4 of Swords. You needed to let it go through your mind. Think about it. Chill out. And then all of a sudden, let it go. Let it dissipate and be done. And so that's what you have needed. Or that's what you're needing. And that time is coming. And so that's what you're needing. Or have needed. Look, 5 of Pentacles, and that's something that you're embracing, because it's like, why not? It's like, I need to think about this. I need to process it. it's all about processing, so that way you can understand, get to the surprise, or get to understanding the surprise, like how we started off with the surprise and then we're leading into understanding the surprise to possibly lead back to the surprise after understanding, like, oh wow. Because there was basically, if you watch it, the lecture, he was discussing the Stand song by Eminem, which basically at the end of the song, he discovers what happened at the beginning of the song. And so, and the surprise is at the end of the song because of the beginning of the song. And so we can see right now that the surprise started at the beginning, leading to a story to understand why there's a surprise, what's behind the surprise, what's behind that element. And so, Four of Wands is like, you are understanding that things are working, things are moving, that from your time out to process, to comprehend. That's why you get the Sun. That's why things are balanced with the Temperance card. This card is very balanced. Four of Wands is an Aries card. Very balanced, very focused on yourself. You took time for yourself, or will be, or are now taking time for yourself in order to move forward and to make sure everything is balanced, and to make sure everything is good. And so bam, Ace of Pentacles, okay? It's like, yes, this is exactly what you deserve. This is a Earth sign card, Ace of Pentacles. It's something very tangible. Either you're seeing tangible things now, like come through to fruition. This is the surprise. Some tangible thing happening where it's like, what? I get this because I did that. I'm doing this because I went through that. Bam, here is the surprise. But it's like, I feel like this is the surprise, and we understood why you got the surprise, why you got this tangible thing, why you're in this position, why you are doing what you're doing, like why you are royalty. And then also, you can't help it because you the hustler of the year. Okay, I'm reading album covers. It's perfect timing. Whatever this is perfect timing. It's beautiful for you. I can't remember the song that's on the album, but you shining out here. You shining, okay? And people are ludicrous word of mouth type shit. People are like, they like, you on your shit, you that nigga. Or they like, they not on their shit, they not that person, they trash, it's like, I heard Missy was trash, I heard Missy was blah, 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 blah. She and Lil Kim, same thing. They got songs where at the beginning of the song, it's like people talking, all types of shit. But the song, or like throughout the song, they end up like being like, Oh, that's it. When I'm gonna want to pee, I ain't gonna even speak. I ain't got no like me. Her skirt, the jerk. I don't mean if you know that song, whatever. I'm trying. It's, you know, Missy Elliott. You know what I'm talking about. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about. That song. If you don't, okay, go learn it. It's on the album with Party Time. And Joy with Mike Jones. See, I know like songs. And then there's a song with Fantasia on there. And she says, Missy Elliott? That's Fantasia. I hear her voice right now on there. And there's a song called Teary-Eyed. When I sing this song, I get so teary-eyed. Yep, cause you get under my skin. Can't let you suck me dry. I love that song. That's so beautiful. King of Pentacles comes through to be like, you are on your shit, okay? In all ways, shapes, and forms. And this comes Ace of Pentacles after a Pentacle. No, King of Pentacles comes after Ace of Pentacles. So it's like, you really on your shit. You're seeing tangible things, like things that you can touch, things that you can feel. Like this King of Pentacles is like, whatever you are understanding about life right now, you on your big shit. I said big shit at the beginning. You on your big shit. Like you are like understanding just how big you are, like in terms of you, in terms of your life, in terms of what you're doing, how you're doing it, how people look at you, how people see you, how people understand who you are. You are that nigga. Taycasso. I'm that nigga just popped up. So right on time. I said perfect timing, which was an album cover. It's beautiful. Two of Wands. It's time for you to do your damn thing and be like, I'm that nigga. If you're not a nigga, don't say nigga. But you on your shit. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. You out here going to new places, flying to new places, making sure that you in the right places, a part of the right things, seeing the right people, talking to the right people. You on your shit. Princess of Wands. And you know it, okay? You know it. And that's why you out here getting surprised and understanding shit. The Chariot. Because you out here on your shit. Like, I'm rhyming just a little bit. I just did it again. I just did it again without knowing. Okay, but you on your shit. The Chariot, for real though, is a Cancer card. A lot of Aries came out. Leo came out. Okay. Taurus came out. Princess of Wands is an not Aries, like Leo. Aries is not a Sagittarius card, but Sagittarius already come out. It's like a Leo card. So Leo came out double. And then the Chariot, a Cancer card. As well as Capricorn with the King of Pentacles. I mean, Virgo with the King of Pentacles. And so, no Libra. The High Priestess, okay? You have some understanding. I said that at the beginning. Look, I said we're explaining what the surprise was after the surprise. But the Temperance card, the biggest meaning after the surprise, to understand the surprise. Why you so balanced? That's the question. Why you so balanced? Why you so much on your shit? Why are you who you are? Why are you doing what you do? Because you understand shit. You know what you're doing, how you doing it, which ways to go, what moves to make. Either you are figuring that shit out, this card, you're figuring that shit out, and because you don't know, or like flight school, Wiz Khalifa, you in school, you understanding life, you learning, or you really are getting a grasp on it, and are like, I understand this shit. The rebirth of Kirk Franklin, and using that shit for in a big way. Whatever it is for you, you on your shit in so many ways, but you're understanding greatly. It's not coming to me from the lecture. It's something about the reaction. I can't remember what it was called. The reaction, something where he broke it down, where it's like, the Carter 3 popped up, Lil Wayne. I'm just saying. I said that shit was gonna come through multiple times. And it's literally in my face right now. Lil Wayne, the Carter 3. I can't remember what the concept was that Lupe Fiasco was talking about the reaction. But it's 4 words, and it discusses like kind of how to achieve the element of surprise, how to break it down, how to tell things in a story, how to encompass people's attention, something like that. And so I feel like you are learning those things, learning how to encompass people's attention with the things that you're doing, how you're doing it. And earlier I said ASAP Rocky testing, and now we're going back, and Missy Elliott. That's like, ASAP Rocky testing is way newer. It's not new like 2023, but that shit came out in like 2016. No, not that late. No, like 2016, either between 2016 or 2015 or 2016 and like 2019. I can't remember the exact time when that came out, but I'm thinking about in terms of where I was, and I feel like it's around 2016, 2017 that shit came out. Maybe 2017 testing. And that's more future. And now going to Missy Elliott, this is not a test. Like, this the real shit. This is not a test. And that's going back. I don't know when that was. That album. Either late, probably early 90s. Not late 80s, but like early 90s. Maybe late 90s, middle 90s, something like that. But in the 90s. She did that album, not the 2000s. I know that. And so, whatever, unless it did come out in the 2000s, but I don't think so. I think that's a 90s album. And so, it's like going back, it goes with this reading where it's like going back to understand the future. Like, you are understanding, like, testing is in the future, but this is not a test. Where it's the real shit is in the past. So it's like you have understood your way to the test by experiencing real life shit. Yeah. And being on some, this is not a test, this is real life. Whatever the fuck is going on right now, this is real life. And this could be, it could be wild shit, it could be loving shit, it could be happy shit, bad shit, good shit, all types of shit. But whatever it is some shit. And you have experienced a whole bunch of shit. And the shit is leading you towards testing where you gotta put your skills to the test. What have you learned? What have you learned in order to pass the test? And so Knight of Pentacles is like, I'm ready. I'm ready for this test. I'm ready to see what's up. I'm ready to see how I'm gonna make it through this test. And so let's see what type of test it is. Literally, the cards are going 10 of Wands. Here's the test. The test is here, okay? This could be now, this could be leading in the future. A literal test or a test that's coming up. A level of surprise. Come on now, surprise coming through. And so the surprise is a test. Whatever the surprise is, you gonna be ready for it though. Because she got that shit. She handling all 10 of them wands. Literally. You got that shit. Whatever it is. It's like, it don't matter. So surprise or not, it's like, you ready. Because almost everything is a fucking surprise. And so 8 of Pentacles, you putting in that work now to be ready for that surprise. And also learning from the other surprises that you have already gotten. Whatever other surprises, you know, life of surprises. Life is full of surprises. 10 of Cups, Pisces type shit. Life is full of surprises. That's Virgo. Excuse me. More Sagittarius. The 10 of Wands and the Temperance being Sagittarius is like they coinciding with each other to be like, you got this. I said that, but the cards are literally connecting. You got this. Because you gonna be able to figure that shit out because you got the knowledge. Literally. Whatever the test is. 10 of Cups. And once you pass, okay? Pass that shit. Then it's like, let's take on the world. Take on the world. Take on the next challenge, the next surprise, the next figuring out the last surprise. So that way you can learn the lessons and really see what's up. Like, tied my hands on Lil Wayne. The Carter 3 is like talking about a horrible level of history and time in history in New Orleans with Katrina, and his viewpoint, from his viewpoint of being a New Orleans native and seeing what the fuck happened with Katrina and all that in every single way, shape, and form. And he talked about that and what he felt, as well as from seeing his home being ravished like that by a storm. But then also government type shit, and how he saw how the government treated his own people. And so it's like he made an overview of what happened in the past to lead forward. Because Lala, which is with David Banner and Busta Rhymes, and they talk about, like, he start off, this is how it start off. But it start off like this. Sitting in the caddy. Something, something, something. But he start off just like that. And so it's like, bam, we sit in the car. We sit in the car and we chilling. And we about to go see what the fuck is up with some shit, while listening to some dope ass music, dope ass beat, riding clean. And that can go back to Houston, Texas, where I'm from. H-Town shit. I'm serious, but I'm not. But he has a big influence into Houston, Texas also, if you really understand Lil Wayne. And so a lot of shit connects, which is around this 10 of cups. A lot of shit connecting. He's a nigga that really understands the element of surprise in his life. He got shot or shot himself when he was younger. Like, he talks about that, I think, in a song that I cannot remember. It's a Carter, like the first Carter. I don't know, but he used to talk about that. It's a song in particular, but also interviews. Maybe he talked about that on the Carter 3 also. I can't remember, but he shot himself. A surprise. Bam, surprise. He shot himself when he was younger. He's you know, be drinking lean, used to hard. I feel like he probably don't do that either at all or as much, but at all anymore. But he surprised. The surprises are multiple surprises. Sipping lean like that can cause serious bodily defects and deficiencies and strokes and shit. And so he had to understand that from surprises. So, you know, it's like, also, I did a reading not too long ago, count up, count down reading, and I was like, what is one thing where it's like you are doing, could be seen as doing too much of, like an addiction on some Kanye type shit, but not. Like, it's not an addiction, but it could be if you do it too much, which could be anything or everything, kind of. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of things, or almost everything could be an addiction in your life if you go overboard or not, because overuse or underuse can become difficult, and so you have to figure out the balance between whatever it is, and that's in everything. Because right now I'm studying the body and things like that, kinesiology, biomechanics type shit, and just understanding like muscles and how, or whatever, some type of biomechanical property, but studying, or not property, biomechanics, some type of biomechanical something, and just studying that and being like, wow, look at how the muscle is like, if you overuse them or underuse them, they can do things bad, like not good on either end. Overuse or underuse, not good. You have to have a balance. Always. There has to be some type of balance. That's within the whole body, basically. Some type of level of fucking balance, or overuse, or too much, too little, not good. And so what is something and that's in the body. So it's like, it's in everything in the whole world. Too much, too little, not good. What is the balance? So like, there's something that you have balanced out, or you're figuring out now the balance, or will be, but you have figured that shit out with this card. I know it took a while to get to there, but it's like, I needed to explain it like that because you have balanced it out. You figured out the overuse, the underuse, and like, okay, well, I can't do too much and I can't do too little, or not have it at all, or not do it at all. But I can figure out what is in the middle and what is the balance. And you got that shit. It is down pat. 3 of Swords. You figured it out. How to balance that shit. Be like, you said, nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Okay, it's right here in the middle. Bam. That's it. And now you got it. So now you strong as shit. Strength. Come on now. And I'm just talking about muscle. This literally just is helping me study right now. Because literally that's how muscles get built. Like, you figure out the too much use is too much. Things could rupture. Things could tear. Things could experience things too little, and the muscles could get too small, and where they have little use, and that's not good for the body. So it's like you're figuring out your level of strength, and once you figure that out, then the muscles can get big. You as a muscle, you are a living muscle. Basically the whole body is a muscle, and so you yourself are figuring out your whole life muscle. Your muscle. You muscle. You are muscle. You are muscle. And so you're figuring out your muscle and working it and making sure that you're strong, so that way you can get stronger, get bigger, understand how big you are. Come on now. Everything is coming back together. This reading, I love it. And so look, I'm gonna end it with the moon on some Cancer shit. Cancer came out twice, 3 times. 2 of Cups is also Cancer card. So it's a heavy Cancer up in here. You are, hold up, the opposite of Cancer is Capricorn. And so Capricorn came out too. So you're very balanced out, because Capricorn and Cancer are like midpoint of the chart, like the start and the beginning. If you not like on some Aries type shit, like Aries Libra type shit, it's like on some mother father, beginning, not end, but the beginnings of life, but also the end of life. Maybe not end of life, I don't want to say it like that, but the beginnings of life, life creation, how you live through life, how you go through life, how you learn, how you experience, how you do life, because how you were created, how you create things, how you go about your lessons from life and utilize them in life. That is Cancer and Capricorn simultaneously. And so this is like you figuring shit out. You are understanding that life is big. You can have a lot of surprises. A lot of things can happen. You know, she hopped in that water and bam, a whole bunch of shit could happen. She don't know what the fuck is down there at all. She up on this thing and it's like she can't get off. Who knows what the fuck is going on, what she's doing, how she got up there. Surprise. It's like so many surprises in this card right now. It's like she hop in that water to get down, or she try to get down off of here, whatever. Surprise, something could happen. Who knows? She's comfortable now, but the down part and figuring that shit out, who knows? Surprise. If she had to make a choice between, okay, I'm gonna go here or I'm gonna go here, it's like, okay, which way to go? You don't know, but once you get there, it's a what? Surprise. It's a surprise. It's like, bam, surprise. So you're very understanding. You're very knowledgeable. Going back to the beginning of the reading. You're very knowledgeable. You're very understood. This is why people fuck with you. This is why you big. This is why you're on your shit. This is why you deserve what you're doing, where you at. Because this is it. You earned it. You got yourself here. And I'm thinking about, like, whatever you could be going through. You could be going through something where you might not like the situation. However, like, because you're preparing for the good, for the up and coming better. But you also could be looking at it as, this is good, this is better, because wherever you are in life at this point, you are where you're supposed to be. And you understand that because you're looking at the levels. You're looking at, okay, I have to learn this now in order to get to the next level. In order to understand that big shit on a big level, you gotta understand the basics. And he also discussed that in the lecture, where it's like he started off talking about a bodybuilder and how they got to being a bodybuilder. Basically, like, they a bodybuilder. He started off big first, like the surprise, the element of surprise. Like, they worked on multiple levels of surprises, trying to figure out how to get their muscles to pop in different areas and making them pop and all that. Just the body popping, and they on point with that. He discussed all of that and said that they really had to understand the basics, like, just get in shape. Just get in shape, like, get the body in shape. That's the basics. Those are the basics. Just understanding how to get your body to a level of being in shape. That is not only gaining a level of understanding, but the muscles understanding that that's the level that you're on, which means the muscles, the body truly would understand that it was working in the highest function possible. Because when you're in shape, it's like you are working at your highest level of function. The body is running like a well-oiled machine. And so if the body is running like a well-oiled machine, then the body understands that it's on a level of freedom where it can move in whatever ways it can do things that different levels won't be able to do if it's not there yet. And so bodybuilders have to understand just getting to that level and then going up from there, being bigger than that. And so whatever you have understood about yourself or are understanding, you're either moving into the I'm in shape part, or you're there, like, I'm in shape and now I'm working on building this muscle, building that muscle, building these muscles, building a group of muscles, whatever the fuck. You're working your muscles and you're understanding how to get yourself to where you want to go. And so you on your shit. You're doing amazing. This is beautiful. You're beautiful. Okay? I love it. I hope that this helps y'all. Go listen to some Taycasso, Taycasso on any music platform. You will love it. I hope. No, I'm playing. You will, because I'm that nigga. And I do my own shit. I am a music producer, like I said at the beginning. And this is Taycasso Made That. I am Taycasso, and also T-Priestess. And so I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all for coming through. Remember, niggas for niggas. Okay, check the description box. All right, bye y'all.